Hello and welcome to another Modswell video. I'm your host Maxwell. Today I'm going to be releasing my first Fallout 4 order. This, as I'm sure you're aware, is a zombie apocalypse order that's designed to run fairly smoothly and improve the overall look of the game. I have been having a ton of fun with this order, so I wanted to share it with you all. I am already deep in thought about what orders I'll be releasing next. However, for the channel, Fallout 4 videos are largely going to come in the form of load orders only for the foreseeable future. The next of which is likely to be a winter overhaul. For now though, let's focus on the zombies and the features within this order. I've already shown one way to make zombies a focal point of the order, however, I couldn't get the save crashes to stop whilst using zombie walkers. Whilst I still love that option, I actually got very lucky and a new mod showed up on the Bethnet called Feral Walkers. This mod changes the speed of feral ghouls as well as the headshot requirement to kill. It is far more stable than zombie walkers, but it will cost you 13.7 megabytes, which makes it that bit more costly. It also has less features, however it's vastly more stable and Xbox friendly. This mod also works well with any mod that increases ghoul spawn counts such as the Running Dead, which I'm using. It's also a good idea to use NPCs travel and set ghoul packs to become more common. This gives a really good roaming feel to the zombies. But be warned that when True Storms kicks in, it will increase that zombie count. You will need to be on your toes to survive the horde. This is great fun though, but it can be very difficult. As this all rolls on, you'll notice my weapon choices pop up. I thought long and hard about how I wanted this game to look and play. I wanted the weapons to look nicer, but I really didn't want them to be horrifically out of place. I've made all manner of replacement choices, and you don't have to use the same as me at all. In fact, if you don't, I'd like to see the routes that you take with this. I happen to be a fan of pipe weapons, so I sought to increase them. Pipe assault rifles, shotguns, and an AntiMaterial rifle that suits that aesthetic too. Inversely, I'm not a fan of laser weapons. Whilst I originally tried to remove them from the game, I realised that certain factions looked a little bit silly without their science experiments. What I did instead was use the Watts laser gun to replace all of those weapons with something I preferred the look of. They're exceptionally well designed and feel more in line with where I would want these weapons to be. I've always really loved Fallout 4. Sometimes it can be tedious though, with huge amounts of building settlements being done. The repetitiveness can get you, so what I decided to do was make that aspect easier. I'm using the alternate series, which includes new defences, water sources, power and stores. I'm using these alongside unique prefabs and can easily cut down the time spent creating settlements all the way to about 20 minutes per settlement. However, if you love decorating, you may need to add a few extras on, but I've left space for those kind of decisions. I'm the kind of person who makes one perfect settlement and sends all of my favourite companions there. This setup has allowed for that and expanded upon the system itself without becoming arduous. If you have any settlements that you want to show off, come and join the Discord server and share those pictures. I am fascinated by the creativity some people have. The final thing I want to talk about is how I tried to improve the gunplay. This is a huge draw for all orders and everyone has a different view on what they find fun. I happen to side with immersion here, and for me what that means is proper recoil being added to weapons without an instant bounce back to 1. Weapon damage should be made more severe dependent on accuracy. Speaking of which, I also think that certain factions should be more accurate than others. Gunners for example are mercenaries and as such should be good with their weapons. Raiders on the other hand are really just a bunch of degenerates who, sure, maybe one or two are cracked, but for the most part shouldn't be able to hit you from miles away every time. On top of this, I also wanted to be sure that the AI would suit the combatants and companions. Overall, I'd say I achieved what I was after by using arbitration, search and destroy, immersive fallout and NPC accuracy adjustment. This is a setup I've been using for a while now and it's always suited me really well. Again, if you have a setup that you like, I would love to hear it. And with all that being said, I'm going to call it. I've really enjoyed making this order and testing these Fallout mods for you. However, Fallout has a much smaller audience than Skyrim, so what I'm going to be doing is making these orders. Once they're fully tested and I'm happy with them, I'll be making another video like this. This will help me keep to my new schedule and ensure I still release fun orders for people to try out. The Discord will still absolutely cater to Fallout players though, so make sure you come and join us for any help that you might need. The link to that and the full order is in the description below. If this has helped, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Also, be sure to leave a comment with any future Fallout load orders that you'd like to see. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.